the smell of paint in the morning. Yes, it is the world's largest airbrush workshop. It's going on now at the Rio. And coming up, we're going to check out some famous artists and watch their work in action. That's coming up on more.
Hey everybody, welcome back to More. Have I said it? Happy Friday Eve. Yeah, baby. It can be used for tanning, makeup, painting, and even cars. I'm talking about the art of airbrushing. It can even be used for your nails at the nail shop, ladies. Yes, there is a workshop on right now at the Rio teaching classes on how to use this form to paint. Claudine Grant is on location. And Claudine, like you said, there's nothing like the fresh smell of paint in the morning.
I know. Don't you just love it, right? Yes. The fumes, the intoxication is absolutely fantastic. The Rio has been taken over, and I'll tell you something, this is one of the coolest workshops you could ever see. It's art at its finest, and who knew airbrushing was so big? And this is Terry Hill. He's actually released DVDs on how to paint. And what are you working on right now, Terry?
Right now I'm doing a U.S. flag. What a timely thing when we should see a symbol of freedom against tyranny. Today's newsworthy. It just happens to be just a little serendipity that I happen to be doing this today.
All right, let's take a look and show us what you do here.
Well, here at the Getaway, we teach people how to control their airbrush. The main important stroke is called the dagger stroke. And it's a stroke that's very soft and ends up in points. And so, like when I lay this in here, I'm just creating a flow in this flag. Excuse me.
See, I would think it's hard to control an airbrush more so than an actual paintbrush.
Yeah, I would say it's a little different because with an airbrush, there's no sensory feedback. It's all visual. With a paintbrush or a pencil or, crayons, whatever, you can feel the surface. You know exactly how the paint is laying on there. With an airbrush, it's so visual that you have to really learn how to use the instrument properly to get the effect that you desire.
You can see his original picture right over on this side. You're doing a great job, Terry. Over here we have Rhino, and Rhino is a famous automotive custom designer. You have been on several TV shows. You have been, your art has been shown everywhere. What are you working on today?
Right now I'm doing a vinyl stencil that we put a skull on and we do artwork around it. So I pretty much lit it up on fire. We'll pull it off. It'll be backlit, and the skull will actually stay black.
Okay, show us what you're doing with that other.
This is actually a freehand stencil. We use this actually for we do a little freehand painting. We also use this for crisp edges. So we would come in and use this to make a nice crisp edge, and you come back in with a freehand. So we teach both of these kind of techniques in our automotive graphics class.
So you do cars as well. How do you find that, like, airbrushing a car versus just kind of regular paint is?
It's actually great because if you screw up, you can sand it down and start over again. So it's actually kind of cool.
So anybody can come here and check it out and check your work out, and you can teach anybody how to airbrush? Or is this something that you kind of have to be born with, have a talent?
Well, basically, this is a tool, and it's an extension of what you do. So if you learn how to use a tool, it all depends on how much you want to use it.
Nice.
So anybody can sign up. I don't know if it's your first day or your 20th year. I mean, it doesn't matter. We take anybody in and we'll teach you how to airbrush within a week.
All right, it's going on right now at the Rio. It's happening until tomorrow. Like Rhino said, anybody can sign up, anybody can learn to airbrush paint, and it's a lot of fun watching all these people with their designs and their stencils getting busy. You can see Rhino doing his thing, and so much fun, and also, don't forget, you can learn how to airbrush tan yourself. They have the makeup, they have the tanning here as well. It's not just painting on canvas too, so very, very cool, unique. It's been going on for 23 years. It's here this weekend at the Rio. It wraps up tomorrow, guys.
And you know what, Claudine, I've had the airbrush makeup before, and it is very, very cool. So I can imagine all the fun stuff they're going to be doing over there today.
I know, that makeup feels so smooth on your skin. And look at how smooth this paint looks, right?
I know.
These guys make it look easy. They're pros.
They sure do.
Come check it out.
All right, Claudine, thanks a lot. Rachel?